When parents get older, their children step in to help, and that's what a man from Greensboro did when his dad's health was suffering.
The work he did to help his father may end up helping millions of other people. Tonight's Buckley Report shows us how he took a leap of faith in this bad economy.
Roger Silknitter was an entrepreneur.
I grew up working in his warehouses. I grew up on seeing how businesses, manufacturing companies ran.
His son Scott grew up emulating him, but worked for someone else in sales. In 1988, Roger was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and in the last few years, his health really began to slip. So Scott looked for something to keep Dad's mind and body active.
If it had been out there,
but he didn't find what they needed.
We wouldn't be here. I would have just bought it.
Which meant the Silknitter family would have to make it.
This is the heart of the system. This is the tray.
Their activity system started with a simple drawing of a pegboard that Scott did in the kitchen.
I had a piece of paper with a sketch and a story.
The story turned into rudimentary prototypes of activity items that Scott built with his kids, some that looked more like pop art than therapies. The further Scott got into developing these products to help his dad with his Parkinson's, the more he began to realize that these things were simple and broad-based enough to help almost any senior with the challenges they have as they grow old. But even Scott didn't realize quite how much they could help until he came here to the Adult Center for Enrichment near Greensboro.
When I first saw it, I immediately saw that there were going to be people that would benefit from it. What I didn't see is how many and how across the board it can be helpful.
Men like Donald, whose mind works but has difficulty getting his body to follow, uses some of the therapies to build confidence. These may seem like almost pedantic exercises, but...
Wow. Well, it's huge because it's a simple task if everything's working.
And Scott was quickly finding out that his father's story of so many things no longer working was a story being told in countless homes across the country, which is why less than a month after he released his first products,
we're in adult day centers, assisted living, skilled nursing, people's homes. People are buying it online.
They go from oversized peg games like tic-tac-toe to a magnetic puzzle that you can order with a picture that seniors would recognize, or even one of your own that you upload through their website.
The grandkids, the wedding photo from 40 years ago.
They call it R.O.S. therapies, the initials of Scott's dad, Roger, and it has become a labor of love.
And then you can put those boards back and I'll get the rest tonight. This afternoon.
And a family affair.
$8 an hour, huh?
I mean, no, you can't.
I say $2 an hour.
Scott gave up his job to do this, so everyone pitches in, helping fill the orders that have created other American jobs.
I want it made here. It's important to me. It's really important to me.
So is his entrepreneurial father, who he is now trying so desperately to help.
He was my mentor. So my whole career, I always asked him for advice. And here it is, this moment, and I can't call him and ask him. So that's the hardest thing.
Tempered by knowing how many people just like his dad he is helping.
That's my driver.
Bob Buckley.
Is helping as many people as we can.
Fox 8 News.
R.O.S. Therapies has 18 different activity boards that go with its system and ideas for 300 more. If you'd like to learn more about what they do, we have a link to their website and ours at myfox8.com.